I'm waiting for the apology. Please, now go learn new thing. Bro, we don't need crowd for here. But you will believe him, we will stand on now. You understand? Yes, we will make change. Whether on join us or not, we did there. God be with us. You don't understand? I saw people supporting the AIG.
Because the man is clearly compromised in this matter. How can an AIG be dragging land? And the person is dragging land with. You now pin more down in. It doesn't work that way. What the AIG they do with land business? What the AIG they do for land discussion with some alleged land grabbers? And the same people where they follow the drag land, you can't pin more than one. You don't do investigation. You say the person killed two people. Two people. The first one you bring witness, the second one you don't bring witness. We cannot let that happen. That's why we are here. Don't worry, I'll not stress you today. Maybe from tomorrow. Give me the music today again. One more time.
Hi guys, there's an interesting development regarding the controversy involving VeryDarkMan and AIG Moshood Jimoh. Recall that VeryDarkMan made some serious allegations against AIG Jimoh concerning the handling of the case involving businessman Ahmed Tajuddin Akombi, questioning the conduct of the police investigation and the role of AIG Jimoh. The allegations generated heated reactions, with Jimoh publicly denying wrongdoing. But now reports that the court has ordered the Nigerian police to issue an apology to Ahmed and his family have added a completely new dimension to the controversy. This confirms that VeryDarkMan has been right all along. Meanwhile, some content creators were bashing him and calling him a manipulator while he was on the case. Let me not waste your time. Let's hear from VeryDarkMan and I'll be back.
Alright, so good news. AIG Moshood Jimoh is falling, yeah? It's being exposed. So there was an order made by court on Friday, but I did not talk about it because it's too sweet. I didn't talk about it. I said make I wait until I get the CTC of the court judgment. So I got the CTC of the court judgment yesterday night. So now I will read it to you. Court have made an order. You see, finally, I think there's a little hope in the justice system of this country from this judgment of court on Friday. People of Ajiro and people where they follow this case, everywhere on the boss, right? Now, let me read the judgment. As you can see, this is the case between Alhaji Ahmed Tajuddin, applicant, and first respondent is the Inspector General of Police, second respondent, the Commissioner of Police, Lagos State, and the third respondent, Police Service Commission. Police Service Commission, you know, Jimoh, everybody together, yeah? All right, so let me read, yeah? So this was a Friday that the court ordered this, so I'll go straight to number 1I. A declaration that the public declaration of the applicant as wanted and the publication of his image by the third respondent without any prior investigation, invitation, warrant of arrest, or court order constitutes a violation of the applicant's fundamental right to dignity of human person, personal liberty, and fair hearing. So what they are saying here is that Jimoh declared Ahmed wanted without investigation. Right? They said you declared him without investigation and you're going to go and publish his image. It's against his fundamental human rights. So it has been stated here that they did not do investigation. That's one. Number two, a declaration that the respondent acts of accusing the applicant of sponsoring multiple murder in a press conference amounts to unlawful media trial and presumption of guilt contrary to section 36(5) of the Constitution. I will read again. A declaration that the respondent, which is Jimoh, acts of accusing the applicant of sponsoring multiple murder in a press conference amounts to unlawful media trial and presumption of guilt contrary to section 36 of the Constitution. So what he's saying here is Jimoh went on air to go and accuse Ahmed of sponsoring multiple murder which has amounted to an unlawful media trial. Basically, Jimo did not do an investigation. This is what this thing is saying. You went online, you declared somebody wanted without getting any documents that allows you to do that. Do you understand? You also went on air. You did an interview to say this person sponsored multiple murder without evidence whatsoever. The thing on the streets. We go. An order restraining the respondents from further parading, portraying, or publishing the applicants as a criminal suspect in respect to the alleged offenses. They don't give an order now. They don't restrain the Nigerian police, because the respondent here is the IG, the Commissioner of Police, and the Police Service Commission. So the court has ordered now restraining the Nigerian police from further parading Ahmed, portraying or publishing Ahmed as a criminal suspect in respect to the offenses, to the alleged offenses. That means, whoa, 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 I love this. So right now, if the police are talking, they can no longer say Ahmed is a criminal. So all those offenses that have been alleged, they have ordered them that you can no longer further parade, make publication, or portray. Portray means making people to believe that Ahmed committed murder or Ahmed is a criminal. There's an order for that. We continue. An order directing the respondents to forthwith retract the declaration of the applicant as wanted and issue a public apology. Oh, God of Israel, this woman too good. I'll read it again. An order directing the respondents. The respondents is the IG, the Commissioner of Police Lagos State, and the entire Police Service Commission. So the whole Nigerian police. That is what this order is saying. Right? The order is directing the respondent to forthwith retract the declaration of the applicant as wanted and issue a public apology. So that video that Jimo Moshood declared Ahmed wanted, all those publications where all these people they post say Ahmed was declared wanted, they've told Jimo now and the Nigerian police to go and retract it. Not just that the whole Nigerian police should go and apologize to Ahmed. Oh! I say we stand for justice for this country. For now, like insult us, anything what I like. I see people going to support the AIG now. Yeah? I see them now. What did happen now? We continue. We continue. An order setting aside the wanted declaration issued against the applicants on the 20th February 2026 through the media by the second respondent. I read again. An order setting aside the wanted declaration issued against the applicants on 20th February 2026 through the media by the respondents. I continue. An order of perpetual injunction restraining the respondents from harassing, intimidating, or arresting the applicants except in accordance with due process of the law. Pay me. Bro, basically, like I said before, everything Jimo Moshood did in this case is totally wrong. All those people saying, why was he not declared wanted? Why was he running? As you can see, he had no documents whatsoever. Investigation was not done. No invitation, nothing. Malice. The court have ordered. So we'll be waiting now. Please, Jimo Moshood and the Nigerian Police Force, first of all, you have to bring down all those videos where Jimo Moshood declared Ahmed wanted. That's number one. All the pictures that have been posted declaring Ahmed wanted, you have to bring it down. Then the court have ordered that you should apologize. Jimo Moshood and the entire Nigerian Police Force should apologize for declaring Ahmed wanted. Not just that, the court have restrained them that they cannot portray Ahmed as a criminal for these alleged offenses because they did not do an investigation. What am I waiting for now? Please, from our next post, please, AIG Moshood Jimo, Nigerian Police Force, will be waiting for the apology. They said people should apologize to Ahmed for declaring him wanted. Please, please, for the interest of justice, for the justice system of this country, please apologize to him. Admit you were wrong. Admit you never investigated this matter. Admit AIG Moshood Jimo ruined this case. Admit AIG Moshood Jimo went on national TV to start an unlawful trial. He lied that Ahmed sponsored multiple murder. He lied. There's no evidence to that. So therefore, they say you should retract all of them and apologize. And they wait for that apology. I'm waiting for the apology. Please, now go learn new thing. Bro, We don't need crowd for here. But you believe in, we will stand on them. You understand? Yes, we will make change. Whether on join us or not, we did there. God did with us. You understand? I saw people supporting the AIG. Bro, this country won't kill me. I saw everybody supporting the AIG. Oh yeah, the AIG. Though they don't give order now. No problem. We do as long as steady win the race. So AIG must dream on. Please, I'll be coming back again. We need your apology. Thank you very much. Peace and love. Don't play. Meanwhile, please, I'm still waiting for the panel. AIG must dream on the Nigerian police force. I'm waiting for the panel. Woohoo!
This is good news indeed. It's a win for VDM and a win for all, because it will pass a message that they cannot just use their position to oppress people and go scot-free. Let's see how things will go, if they will openly tender an apology or if they will do it privately. That is, if they will do it at all. Some content creators have reacted to the news. I will leave you to continue the video and watch their reactions. But before I do so, please kindly subscribe to this channel, like this video and comment, and turn on your post notifications so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. I appreciate.
I will always say it's for Nigeria to work, Nigeria need more very dark man in Nigeria for Nigeria to function. We all know about this case of Tanjudeen, Very Dark Man and AIG Jimo. The Very Dark Man has been carrying out his private investigation for the past couple of weeks, right? Now, according to Very Dark Man's video, the Nigerian judiciary system ordered the Nigerian police to go and apologize to the family of Tanjudeen. They ordered the Nigerian police to desist from parading that young man as person that bites somebody. They were basically telling the Nigerian police that what they did, what AIG Jimo did, how he handled that case, he actually, there are things where they hear for Nigeria, and then you can ask yourself, which way forward? Let's not forget that it was this same AIG Jimo that declared Omoyele Sowore wanted for no apparent reasonable reason. The same thing that AIG Jimo did to this young man, Tanjudeen, declared this man wanted without no investigation, without no backing, without no court order. He abused his power just because he can, just because he's a police officer. He declared this young man wanted. How many other Nigerian youths are still languishing in prison today for what they did not commit? This should be the bigger question. And to even think that some youths of particular concern were supporting this AIG at some point. They were supporting AIG that Very Dark Man should be jailed. How did he get the investigation document? How did he get the paperwork? But nobody was concerned about the life of innocent Nigeria that could be languishing in prison because of people like AIG Jimo in our policing system. You declared this young man wanted by your own power, the power bestowed in you just because you're a police officer. You wonder why Ogenemine was publicly pied in Nigeria by a policeman. You wonder why. You wonder why a police officer will catch you and they will tell you if you don't transfer certain money in the account, they will take you to station. You know that you may not even come back alive. You wonder why the Nigerian police are so ruthless. Because there are youths that encourage their shenanigans just because of what? And you still want the country to move forward. I repeat, Very Dark Man is a necessity. We need more youths in Nigeria that will think for themselves. More youths in Nigeria that would take their time, study the law, use the law to force the law to work for the benefits of the people under the law. Very Dark Man did not get there by dancing to anybody and everybody's tune. He got there by listening to himself and doing what he believes is right and learning from his mistake. Honestly, you declared the man wanted. You paraded him. You publicly pronounced judgment on this man according to what the court wrote. AIG publicly came to social media. He granted an interview or he granted a press. He released a press declaring this man wanted, pinning a paying case on him that he sponsored people that bite somebody without court order, without proper investigation, just because you're an AIG, just because you're wearing the police uniform. Then you had the youth of particular concern that was supporting the AIG because it was Very Dark Man that was calling him out. Whereas this is the same AIG that unfairly declared Omoyele Sowore wanted. Was it not the same youth that were supposed to come together to actually say what this AIG did is wrong? You've done this before, you did it again. How many more people are you going to do this to? It's a shame. It's a big shame. I said this, yeah? You see, this current generation of Nigerian youths, They are worse. They are the worst generation ever. Because when you go back and see the people like Ahmed, Olusegun Obasanjo, when he was the military chief, right? You go back and look at the people like Buhari, people like Odime Bojuku, people like all the other guys we had in the military those days, in the 60s, the 70s, and the 80s. When you go back and look at them, Babangida them, Abacha them, when you go back and look at them, you check their age, you check how much they achieved, then you come back and look at the youth of particular concern we have today in that same age gap, in that same age bracket. See what they are doing. So much division. Everybody wants to box everybody up. They want to gag everybody's voice. It's a shame. It's a big shame. The Nigerian police, go and apologize to Tanjuddin family. Try and rebuild the image of the Nigerian police that you people destroyed. The court ordered the Nigerian police worldwide to stop parading this young man as someone that sponsored paying, and go and apologize to his family. Because every of AIG Jimoh's investigation was false. It was all false and malicious. For what reason? The youth of Nigeria are the greatest enablers of bad governments in Nigeria. And here, this change of mindset needs to start from the grassroots. It has to start from the grassroots. We need to start calling things what they are. Regardless of fear, regardless of favor, regardless of who is involved, we need to start. And sometimes we also need to take a seat back and think for ourselves and use our brain, right? We need to start from somewhere. I leave you with this. Try and be the VDM of your environment. Try and know what the law says, and try and know how to use the law to get the law to work for people that are under the law, not the people above the law.
VeryDarkMan, shut up! VeryDarkMan, shut up! You are a manipulator! Shut up! You are a manipulator! That is why I call him God. You don't understand? And they call him God with my foot chest. You don't understand? Proof day. You don't understand? You know the meaning of say they carry murder, peanut for your head. Not only God if you command that kind of case for your head. You don't understand? Only God would. Anybody who do that kind of thing, you be God. You don't understand? You know the meaning of say thousands of people don't they call you murder. They don't see you by person. They handcuff you. They even bring proof. Say people confess say that you give them money go buy person. Do you know the meaning of say? Now, not be saying ordinary people. It's not just ordinary people. We are talking of the Assistant Inspector General of Police. Assistant Inspector General of Police. Do you know the meaning of that rank? Baba tell you say now you buy person. He go press talk out with your own mouth. Your life don't spoil. No worry. He can't see the country be like saying a country know the work. One man sit down for inside the office. Begin bring out evidence to prove that the AIG pin more down your head. Do you know what kind of risk is that? Not only God will take that kind of risk for you and I. The risk where VeryDarkMan they take. Not only God, now they take that kind of risk. Now they take that kind of risk. He say if you can prove me wrong, set me today. Imagine person don't see money finish, person don't see fame. They risk he own life. They tell you say, if I lie against the AIG, may they send me go prison. You dey see that person no be God and he prove am. Court come talk say may AIG go apologize. You say no be God. They're supposed to blow your teeth. You say no be God. You say with the overhype am. Can you do it? You go fit risk your life. Even your own case, you'll be scared of your own case or your own self. They say make I no support am. You must be daft. You know what it mean? You know what it mean? Carry. You know that person they fight full force. The full police type face. He said the AIG is corrupt. And he prove am. Court can send order. Go and apologize. And stop pronouncing that person a criminal or a murder. They return the guy car. Do you know how much is Lexus 2025 model? You know how much? They first seize the car. As the case they go, they release the car. You dey say man, no, come. They go check some of una well, oh. They go, where are all these people that is making noise since? You just, as you don't do, that mouth so that is short and that is, when I still use that mouth, content present. Yes, it is very, very important. If not be very dark man, a lot of una when I did this social media, so, but if we don't tell you now, I know how many people, you don't put smile for their face. Una go learn new thing. Now this app we did, you don't understand. Experience is the best teacher. You will experience it and you will feel it. It's a must.
VeryDarkMan lie. He's a pathological liar. His courage yesterday, being on the 10th, I mean on the 11th of August, and posted that police were asked to apologize and to stop harass and intimidating Ahmed. Gentlemen of the press, yes, it is true. But how he portrayed it was pure manipulation. Gentlemen of the press, yes, it is true. But how he portrayed it was pure manipulation. Gentlemen of the press, yes, it is true. But how he portrayed it was pure manipulation. So, gentlemen of the press, yes, it is true. But how he portrayed it was pure manipulation.
How? How person wanted? If not true, now. Which one is there? How he portrayed? Which kind of English I want speaking us again? Which kind of country be this? Not true. Come outside and say it is true. Ask something like I'm confused. I am confused as you. The way you take confused, and I saw me say confused. That person say the talk truth and at the same time the word that lie. How? Which kind of country be this? So now this will be the manipulation when I just say VDM they do abi. So this way they tell us not true. So not true. But I lie. As how now? How? I want to explain. Give me because which kind of country be this? Sure. It is true, but not lie. How now? How? Sure. Just accept and agree say not true. Which of say yes not true, but not lie. How?
This Ahmed Tajuddin's case that VDM is investigating or calling people's attention to has really opened my eyes to a lot. Who is this VDM? Man, if VDM were to be in a developed country, they would have picked up that guy and probably put him among the FBI and train him and bring out this natural gift he already possess and see how they can use it for national development. Anyways, that one is a topic for another day. Now, ever since VDM has been doing this Tajuddin Ahmed case, I've not been so interested because investigation, sometimes the thing they tire me. But when I saw that, oh, he came out with his band yesterday and was dancing and rejoicing, that shows that there's some level of success. And I decided to watch today's video. I learned a lot from this VDM. Tomorrow, una go say he no go school. Them Mumu will come and paint him as illiterate. Say he no go school. Say he will get into trouble. Say they hold sensitive documents. If you are not strong or you don't have real love for VDM, you will fall for those them Mumu's narrative and manipulation. And that's why I don't want to listen to them again. Now, what has this VDM's investigation opened my eyes to? I hear DPP, but I do not even really know what they do. I hear this persecution, PPP, DPP, alibi. It was from his last video I got to understand the meaning. I even wrote it down. He said the DPP, they do what? They advise and conduct evidence gathered during investigations. and they review these evidences so that they can give a fair advice to the police or to those doing the investigation so that the innocent will not be punished unjustly. Then alibi said it means when an offense was committed, the accused, the one accused for murder, was probably not around. And from his video, I learned that this alibi would have rescued Ahmed from being jailed, but they had to remove that document so that they can keep him in jail and pin murder on him. How evil can people be? And some of you still have the audacity to be frustrating VDM. You want to cancel him. You want him to stop doing this work. For crying out loud, is this Ahmed Tajuddin, is he even related to VDM? I'm not sure VDM know the guy or the family, but because he has seen that this man is innocent and they are trying to pin a wrong offense or case on him, he's going all out to scream to the public, to shout, so that government can pay attention to this case and rescue the innocent man. Is it that, oh God, man, I watched it and I was so emotional. I think at this point, the government agencies, the relevant authority, even the president's attention should be drawn to this case. Let them listen to VDM and reinvestigate this case. Apart from Ahmed Tajuddin gaining his freedom from this, it might also lead to the release of many other innocent people who would have been robbed of their freedom and thrown in jail for cases and offenses they have never ever committed or they did not commit. Man, after I became emotional, even VDM himself was emotional